welcome back to my channel. I haven't been here in a long time, so even the intro is a bit shaky, but I'll get straight to the point. Today I just want to talk about pregnancy as a trainee doctor, and the things I want to focus on are the things that can help you work better as a pregnant doctor, if you're working in the UK in particular, and if you're a trainee. And I'll just go and dig straight in. The first thing, when you find out when you're pregnant, please do inform your trust as soon as possible. For me, I found out I was pregnant, of course, early on, but I was only comfortable to inform my supervisor when I was about 8 weeks pregnant. And the reason why I informed them this early is because I was struggling to do on-calls because of the fatigue and nausea in the first trimester. So I thought it is safer for me to inform my supervisor, who later escalated the whole process to inform the college tutor as well as the deanery to get the process going. So the second thing that happened after I informed my supervisor was a pregnancy risk assessment was carried out. The purpose of the pregnancy risk assessment is to make sure that you're working in safe conditions to enable you work well as a pregnant trainee. So this involved us reviewing my work schedule, my work environment, and my own call rota, and it all worked out for my own good. And some of the things that were addressed in this pregnancy risk assessment, for example, which is the next thing I want to talk about, is the on-call rota. I was given the option of going off the on-call rota as early as possible if I wasn't able to handle them at that point in time. And honestly speaking, for me, I wasn't able to go through on-calls. I was really struggling from fatigue, nausea. Generally, first trimester didn't do me well. So I had to go off the on-call rota quite early on. That wasn't my plan. That wasn't my plan for me. My plan wasn't to go off the on-call rota early on. I had actually planned to go off after my qualifying weeks, but that plan didn't work out. Then the fourth thing that we addressed was the working environment, my work schedule. I work in a community job, and community jobs can allow you to do some bits and bobs from home. So for example, the actual adjustment we did was, if there's anything I can do from home, I do it from home. So I see my patients I prefer to see my patients in the mornings because that's when my energy levels were best, and then I carry the admin back home. If you're a psychiatry trainee, you know what this means. There's a lot of admin that follows seeing a patient. So I did these bits and bobs from home. The other change in my working schedule that happened was travel time. I don't take long journeys anymore because part of working in the community as a psychiatry trainee, you have to go see patients. So I limited myself the number of the distance I should travel per se. This also affected my teachings on that involved me traveling on the motorway for long hours. I had to stop this in the interim, and I'll resume all of this when I come back from maternity leave. And then the final thing that I wanted to talk about is your maternity leave. Please think about your maternity leave. If you're well enough and you can soldier on until your qualifying weeks, it's best you stay on the on-call rota and do some locums until your qualifying weeks, because this will boost up your maternity pay, especially if you get your locum work on the same pay slip as your usual pay slip. It will definitely do a big boost in your maternity pay. Sadly, for me, that couldn't work out. I had to prioritize my health over the maternity pay. Somehow I know God will work it out when that time of life really comes by. Yeah, so basically those are the 5 things I wanted to address as a trainee working in a pregnant state. If you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to put them in the comment section below, or any tips for me as a pregnant trainee. Thank you for watching, and bye.